broke loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Deep right corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. McCollum with the basketball. They're down 3. Blocked by Tatum.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Jaylen Brown. Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Celtics have it. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
McCollum to Nurkic. Won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Can't convert the free throw. Portland's got it. Seth Curry to Harkless. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
They're going to...
Here we go. Substitutions.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Fires the 3, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to... make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Portland ball.
I got ball.
Lillard. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. To Richardson. Fires the 3. Misfires. It's no good. Seth Curry to Lillard. From the painted area, won't go down.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Lillard. Seth Curry. Down low for Leonard. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Trailblazers take over. Seth Curry to Lillard. Takes stock of the floor. To Lillard. Trying to cash in. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play. Well, he wears number 0. Grew up in Oakland, went to Weber State in Ogden, Utah. He carries that underdog mentality into games. Can that be a successful mantra in the NBA?
Well, it's the same kind of mindset I had as a player, and I love watching Dollar Dame compete and attack each and every day. The reality of the matter is, can their franchise attract the type of players that he needs in order to be successful? I appreciate that Dollar Dame doesn't want to leave, but will he get the talent to surround himself to actually win a championship is the biggest question.
Nothing going here on that drive. With another basket there.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
To Lillard. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Nope. First one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. Celtics have it. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lillard off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Gets off a 3. At the good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Lillard. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Irving. For 3, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. I got this deal. Self-check.
Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lock up. Here we go. I'm
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Lillard to McCollum. 4-3. And C.J. McCollum knocks down a wide open look.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
From long range, buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
McCollum to Nurkic. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Puts it on the deck.
Wobbly legs.
Carves them up. That was nasty. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen.
To number 27, Yusuf Nurkic.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys hold a commanding lead. Irving going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Substitution being made in this one.
Trailblazer, number 6.
And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
3. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Lillard to McCollum. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Nothing better than seeing some fake hustle. Player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. Portland has the ball.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
Lillard to McCollum.
2 minutes
Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lillard. Goes to the right side. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Navigating through traffic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And add one more to his total. Portland's got it. McCollum to Seth Curry.
Screen, I got your help.
Curling inside to Harkless. Inside, he scores.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Rozier into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Short jumper won't fall.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
It's Portland ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
McCollum to Harkless. Has a look. Shot by Harkless off the mark.
Here we go. Here we go. I got him. I got him. I got your help here.
Here comes the screen. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
To Rozier.
Double.
Fires the three. Tough shot. He hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
That's up, baby.
To McCollum. To Lillard. To McCollum. Has a chance. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
For three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Lillard to Harkless. To Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Flushes it home.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
McCollum off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Boston with the basketball. Cruises inside for two.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Timeout Boston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Down the lane to lay it in.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard. Surveys the floor to Lillard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he can't convert the free throw.
Boston Celtics. Number 13, Marcus Morris.
Trap this. Come on, we gotta get your block.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Well, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nurkic. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got us.